Welcome back to another episode of Movie Bracket Challenge. So this is my recap of Mulan, a Disney 1998 movie. Mulan is a princess that is brave and intelligent and has to pretend to be a man. Mulan, in the beginning, we see her fighting against herself. She's trying to be what she's not for the honor of her family. She's trying to fit in. She even does the matchmaker thing, which is so bad because it makes her feel even more out of place and really beats at her self-esteem. When the war breaks out, when Sean attacks China, each family is supposed to send at least one male member to the army to fight. Well, Mulan's father was going to go, but Mulan takes his place. She disguises herself as a man, and she goes in his place. And this is really defiant of her, but it's also really brave at the same time. When she's learning her skills, she has to not only keep the fact that she's a woman hidden, but she has to fight men, and after all, men are normally typically stronger than females, so she has to have her wits about her to do all these things. And she has to stay hidden and stay smart, and she does. She, in fact, gains all the respect of the other soldiers, and even her captain in the end. But this is just one step in what's going to be a long battle for Mulan. Mulan eventually has to face off with the enemy forces. And she's given what truly is the test of her true character. She causes an avalanche, and the avalanche does knock out the other forces, the other enemy that are there, but in the same action, it also reveals who Mulan is, her true identity, and her true gender, more importantly. And she's eventually, because of this action, expelled from the army in which she's fighting and doing a great job. But she has to go home. But her courage is not gone unnoticed, and her bravery. So, go Mulan. But in the same time, she has to face, again, her enemies. And she has to stay smart and brave, but this time, at least she's female. And she gets to show who she is. And the fight is a climax of emotions as you watch and are scared for Mulan. But it's amazing how she overcomes it. She, at this point, after beating Sean, can never pronounce his name, Sean Young, she has earned the respect of the Emperor of China and of her family. And this is beautiful. And in the end, she had a crush on a boy throughout the movie that we got to see. A little crush. I mean, she's only young, so may not be love, but it's a crush. And she does get to have dinner with him. Or, well, at least that's where we leave off pretty much in this movie. So it's a really cute movie, and it's really fun. And I love that Mulan is one of our toughest Disney princesses. She shows that we may not look on the outside what we are on the inside, because she didn't look as tough as she was, but man, was she tough to this movie. And not only because she battled as a man, but because she had the courage to do so. And that's way more important. Yeah, she overcame just so much, and it's an incredible movie. I cannot wait to see if this is your vote. Thanks for joining me. This is my recap of Princess and the Frog. This is Disney's 2009 movie. I cannot believe that this movie came out that long ago, but also I can't believe it's not been out longer. It just feels like it's always been out. It's just so fun and so cool. And I love Tiana, and I love that Disney gave her her own ride in Disney World and Disneyland. And let me know if you've ridden it. I want to know all about it. And if you haven't, why not? All right, let's start our recap. Our story begins in New Orleans. We meet Tiana. Tiana is someone who dreams of opening a restaurant. Her father dreamed of it, and she's continued the dream. And she works really hard. She's saving up. She knows where she wants to put it. And she just got to get the money. And I love how hard she is working for it. And I love, despite it being an uphill battle, she's not a princess that gives up and is not a princess that's afraid to roll up her sleeves and get dirty getting it done. Tiana journey takes a little bit of a turn when she meets a talking frog who claims to be a prince. Princess Naive. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but he's an okay prince, I guess. A little full of himself. Prince Naive has been turned into a frog by the evil Dr. Facilier. Sorry, not good at names. Also known as the Shadow Man. That's what I'll be calling him through this recap. Desperate to become human again, Naive convinces Tiana to kiss him, hoping she'll break the spell. But this doesn't turn Naive back into a prince. Unfortunately, it turned Tiana into a frog. Oh no. Now both frogs, Tiana and Naive, have to embark on a wild adventure through the bayou to find Mama Odie, a wise old voodoo prince who they hope can break the spell. Along the way, they meet some unforgettable characters, including Lewis, a trumpet-playing alligator, and Ray, a lovesick firefly. Ah, two of my favorites. I love Lewis, and I love that, in fact, that he's an alligator. He don't care. He likes to play his music, and it's just fun. Lewis dreams of playing jazz with the human musicians. Um, Ray is hopelessly in love with a star he calls, I'm sorry if I mispronounce this, Evangeline. Nope, can't pronounce it. But the star that he thinks is a firefly. But let's not burst his bubble quite yet. Their friendship and support helps Tiana and even Naive navigate the challenges they face. And they all learn valuable lessons about love, friendship, and following their dreams. When they finally reach Mama Odie, she tells them what they need isn't just a kiss from a princess, but to discover what they truly need in life. Tiana realizes that her dream of opening a restaurant is important, but also it's important to find love, happiness, to value people in her life. As Tiana and Eve grow closer, they realize they are falling in love. With the help of their friends, they confront Dr. Shadowman in a thrilling showdown that ultimately leads to his defeat. In the end, Tyene and Naive love for each other breaks the spell, and they return to their human form. The movie concludes with Tiana opening her restaurant And she has a special person in her band, our Louis, the alligator, playing his jazz. She also has a really great helper. Um, Prince Naive sticks around. Uh, they learned a valuable lesson about love in their journey. And I love that it doesn't change Tiana's work ethic and her dream of opening a restaurant just because she gets a prince. She's still all in on her restaurant and her dream, but doesn't mean there's not room for a little love on the side or even involved in a restaurant. But she doesn't give up on that. I think that's really important and why I connect to this princess so much because she's strong willed. She does love with all her heart. We see how much she loves her mom and her dad, and how she doesn't give up her dream with her father, even after he's gone. But we also see that she has found a partner. And I think that's really important. She doesn't find just love. She finds a partner for life. So I love this movie. Some of my favorite parts are Mama Odie singing. She has one of the best songs in Disney. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, it's everywhere. It's just fantastic. And it's one of the ultimate Disney movies, classic songs. So let me know if this is your vote. And remember to smile today. Don't forget to vote, 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 comment section, and our community page.